This is Dan Dicks here reporting for Press for Truth, and today's video is going to be a hard pill for some people to swallow. But I'm interested in being principled with my thoughts and actions regarding my anti-government views. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why designating Antifa as a terrorist organization is not only a bad idea, but it's paving the way for anti-hate legislation like Bill C-9 that's going to come after you. Now, before I begin, I have to make it absolutely clear that I am no fan of Antifa. And of all people, I have very good reasons to be against them. I started Press for Truth 19 years ago, and over the years, I've been surrounded and physically attacked by them more times than I can count on my hands. Here's just a small snippet of some of what I've had to deal with when it comes to Antifa over the years.
I just smashed it. You can fuck off too, bud.
Now you're just coming up to block my stuff. Okay, this is good. I'll just get a shot. Hey! What are you... In my back? In my back? She just physically assaulted me and smashed my camera and tried to ruin my stream.
Hey, ho ho! Nazi scum has got to go! Hey,
Who's the Nazi scum?
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Ho ho! Nazi scum has got to go! Hey.
This kind of crazy one dancing there. Yeah, she physically assaulted me earlier, and she threatened. You know, it was a threat. Now she's blowing smoke in my face. So earlier she threatened to smash my stuff, and then later she said, "Oh, it's not a threat," and then sure enough she goes for it. Now it's like some sort of chemical warfare now. I don't want your nasty breath in my face. You stink, lady. Wow. Nasty lefty breath. Ugh. Gross. Nasty leftist breath coming in my... Oh my god. It's like a leftist dragon following me around. Ah. Assaulted with stank breath. Ah.
This Nazi is live streaming you because he thinks climate change is fake. This guy right here.
Nazi coming through with camera.
don't think
Well-known Nazi propagandist.
Okay.
Dan, you're walking into me again.
I'm not walking into you.
You're walking into me again, Dan.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go this way.
That's perfect. And Sandra, you want to go in?
Alright guys, getting surrounded by some crazy people trying to block my freedom of movement.
Nazi live streamer coming
That's
through.
not, yeah. Nazi live streamer apparently.
Hey, nice piece of work.
This is what they do, guys. And then, unfortunately, the mob mentality ends up kicking in. You know,
Just a heads up.
like that's why they're following me now, trying to get
Live
the
streaming
mob
Nazi
mentality. It's calling me a Nazi.
Dan Dicks.
Uh-huh.
Stop pushing
They keep touching me.
Leave
Yeah,
him
you want
alone.
to selfie? Go for it.
They're starting to get aggressive. They just told the police that I'm the agitator.
You walk into me, Dan?
See this guy? He says, "You're gonna walk into me, Dan?" And as I walk up to him, and then I step to the side, and he said, "You're gonna walk into me, Dan? Get out of my way, dude."
You stay out of the way of the indigenous folks. You stay out of the way of the indigenous folks.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I think I'll just stay here.
Keep moving.
No.
Keep moving. You're getting
I
in the
don't
way.
answer
Keep
to
moving.
fascist demands. How do you like that? Oh, coming back at you, huh? My body, my choice, right? I can go where I want.
Stay on the sidewalk.
You know
I'm
what?
cool with it.
You know, I don't answer to fascist demands, right? Oh, you like that, do you?
No, remember I'm Antifa. Anti-fascist. Fix it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, give them a little tiny dose of their own medicine, and they're like, the cognitive dissonance goes off in their mind. They don't even know how to process it. It's like, yeah, you're the fascist. If you're blocking my freedom of movement, if you're trying to tell me what to do, you're the fascist. I think that just broke his brain, but it's what we're dealing with.
Where do you live?
What's your name? Where do you work?
Press for Truth, Dan Dicks.
He's an independent journalist.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you guys can leave me alone.
No, he's not. Do not touch me again.
Off that way. You're gonna walk to the end.
not
You can walk
touching
to
him.
the Georgia, sir.
All right.
We can walk you right out, sir.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere,
No,
dude.
watch me. You're gonna be going somewhere, pal.
This guy's bad, dude. This guy's bad,
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm being surrounded all of a sudden by a bunch of people saying I'm a bad guy.
We need you out of here, sir.
Why?
This is about people's rights to be human. Sir, you are a disgusting excuse for a fucking human. What have I done? You are a racist man. Stop filming, you fuck. Stop filming. Stop filming. Stop filming. Back the fuck up. Stop filming.
Why would I
Stop filming.
Why? What have I done?
Stop filming. Black lives matter. Don't put your arm on me. Put your arm on me.
Black lives matter. White supremacy. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Get out of here, you toxic piece of shit.
How do you figure I'm a Nazi? What have I done or said?
He's not touching you. He's not.
What do you mean I'm not supporting it? What have I ever said or done that makes you think I'm a Nazi? What have you got? What have I said or done? Why?
Nate.
He's not touching you. Don't even touch me.
What's the point? Like, what the fuck are you gaining? The fuck are you gaining? He's a real journalist. The fuck are you gaining, bro? The fuck? No fucking point. You're a fucking piece of shit, bro. Get the fuck out.
Why again am I a piece of shit?
Fuck, dude.
White people, let's make a path and get the police to get him out of here. White people, make a path. Okay, guys, just back up so they can get him out. Okay, back up so we can get him out. Okay, back up so we can get him out. Okay, back up so we can get him out.
It's just about keeping the peace.
Turn the camera off.
Hey, it's about keeping the peace. Fair enough? Fair enough? Can we walk out to Burrard Street, sir?
You fucking bigoted assholes. Why are you here? Just to do this? Just to stand against people? And oh, you're waiting for the real rally to start? Oh, you're so brave.
You're gonna end up on some neo-Nazi website.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, but you're giving him a soundbite.
All of my family
You're giving
fought
him a
against
soundbite.
Nazis.
So
I
all the
don't give a
Nazis
shit.
We've come here today, guys, to document this this rally where about 27 or so-called alt-right protesters were coming here, and about 3,000 counter-protesters have showed up to this rally, and they're calling everyone, they're calling us racists and white nationalists because we're here to document this thing. This is all they can do is chant. How exactly are we racist? All right, I just got hit. Kev, you gotta film, man, all the time. I just got smoked in the head with a... don't know what that was. Last time I went to one of these things, they clocked me in the back of the head with a blunt object, which gave me a raging headache for the rest of the day. I was singled out, surrounded by a mob who were all claiming that I was a Nazi and a white supremacist, and I was eventually assaulted, which caused the police to arrest me for an alleged breach of the peace and assault.
Follow him. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, being escorted out now. Fuck.
That guy. That guy. Yes. Settle down.
Fuck. They just attacked me.
Let's go.
Where's my GoPro? Yo, my GoPro.
I don't care.
Dude. Okay, yo, what are you doing?
I'm moving you so that we can do this quickly.
Why are you pushing me?
Why am I pushing you? Because I'm trying to save your life.
All right, guys.
Put the cameras down, guys. I'm telling you right now, turn the cameras off.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yes, I can, because you're under arrest right now.
Why am I under arrest?
For what?
Your protection. Yes.
You're gonna break my hand, dude. Easy.
You weren't listening. I already told you once.
Attack me, dude.
Stop filming.
What do you mean I'm not listening? I said
Put
let's
this
get
in
out
your
of here.
bag. We're leaving.
And there's plenty more where that came from, guys, but I don't want this to be an hour-long video, and I'm not trying to make this about me. I just want you to understand that I've been physically attacked a number of times by these thugs. And yet even I don't think that they should be classified as a terrorist organization. And here's why. First of all, Antifa is made up of people who call themselves Antifa. They often don face masks and try to intimidate those of us on the right. And before I continue, let's not forget that agents of the state, aka agent provocateurs, often don the mask of Antifa so that they can generate violence when it's not happening organically. So when you categorize Antifa as terrorists so that they can now label anyone as such, guess what happens? You lose due process, the presumption of innocence, and the government no longer has the burden of proof. There are already laws against destroying property or assaulting someone or committing murder. So what's declaring them a terrorist organization going to do? What do you think is going to happen when the government declares that your movement and the things that you are fighting for are to be declared a terrorist group? Do you not realize that the Canadian government considers you an extremist if you're on the right? People who believe in traditional values are literally considered extremists according to the RCMP.
Often we would see a desire to create a new society, a desire to live by different values and wanting to change or create some kind of chaos so that they could take over society to create it and live it the way that they want. We know that because of the Instagram account that there are more people interested in that ideology. We know that that ideology is an issue in Canada right now, and it's something that we worry about and that we look into. So it's not a case that will fix the problem. It is really a societal problem. And what makes that ideology very complex is that it's not a one belief ideology. So when people are frustrated about something, they add their own frustrations and grievances to the ideology. They take a little bit of what they want from anything. So in this case, we're talking anti-authority, anti-government, but quite often it's mixed with, could be misogyny, racism, and then that becomes the ideology, and then proving and showing that ideology becomes very different because it's individualized. When we talk about anti-authority or anti-government issues, quite often it just happens that there's a profile of people that have a set of knowledge and skills that could help in putting something like that together. We can think of police officers also, or it could be a doctor if that's needed in that new society. Being anti-authority in general is really something that we're seeing even in youth that have nothing to do with the army but are not happy with what's happening around them. If someone you know was very believed in equal gender rights, but all of a sudden are leaning towards like traditional values, and that might be a sign that they're becoming more extremist.
Are you starting to see what's happening here? Did you forget that RCMP provocateurs are creating fake online personas to entrap Canadian extremists? The RCMP is planning to conduct undercover surveillance online using fake personas to investigate ideological extremists in Canada, according to an internal strategy document. In this video, Dan Dicks of Press for Truth explains how agent provocateurs will soon be unleashed online to target ideological extremists, aka anyone who goes against the status quo. And back in 2019, I warned that the FBI, in a declassified FBI document, warns that conspiracy theories are a new domestic terrorism threat. Do you see what you're potentially cheering for here? Well, guess what we have to deal with now? As of yesterday, in the wake of Donald Trump designating Antifa as a terrorist group, now we have Bill C-9, an act to amend the criminal code. We're talking hate propaganda, hate crime, and access to religious or cultural places. Canada introduces legislation to combat hate crimes, intimidation, and obstruction. There is a horrifying rise in hate crimes in our community, and Canada will not tolerate anyone being made to feel afraid because of who they are, how they worship, or where they gather. Rising anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, homophobia, and transphobia have left too many people feeling unsafe in their own communities. That's right, guys. You wanted Antifa to be designated as a terrorist group, and now they're going to be coming after you. Here's a decent thread that breaks down some of the issues with Bill C-9. Number one, no more AG oversight. It removes the Attorney General's consent for hate speech prosecutions. Translation, prosecutions can now move ahead without a political safeguard. Number two, symbol bans. I'm looking at you, meme guys. Criminalizes public display of certain symbols, like the Nazi swastika, SS bolts, terrorist group emblems. Even similar looking symbols can land you in court, leaving it wide open to interpretation. Max 2 years in prison. Number three, new hate crime offenses. Any crime becomes a hate crime if alleged to be motivated by hatred. Race, religion, language, sex, age, disability, gender ID, etc. Punishments escalate up to life in prison. This is highly subjective and wide open for abuse. Number four, restrictions around religious and cultural sites. It makes it a crime, 10 years max, to intimidate or block access to churches, community centers, cemeteries, schools, and daycares. Sounds fine, but what about protests that happen somewhere near one of these sites? Gray zone. Number five, property seizure. Anything used in an offense can be confiscated. Yes, including your computer or device for a meme. Sound like a good thing? There are definitely some areas of concern here. Bill C-9 gives the state sweeping new powers under the banner of hate. Oversight gone. Definitions vague and wide open for interpretation. Penalties extreme. Free speech and protest rights at risk. It's being sold as combating hate, but in practice, it could silence dissent, chill journalism, and weaponize the criminal code against critics. But they'd never do that, right? And now we have a movement growing in Canada that wants re-immigration, and that's understandable. But here you have groups like the Dominion Society of Canada demanding that the federal government designates Antifa a terrorist threat. And in regards to immigration, they say the government created this problem, the government can solve it. So I had to state the obvious. Never look to the government to solve the problems that were created by the government. If you are anti-government and you don't like how the government is operating, you have to be principled in your thoughts and your actions. We've got people here complaining about the big bad government, and their answer to that is to demand bigger, badder government. So if you're cheering for Antifa to be labeled as a terrorist organization, you are being duped and you've taken the bait. If Canada passes Bill C-9, what's to stop the next government from declaring that it's hateful to call for re-immigration? The last thing we need is to beg the government to declare some groups as terrorist organizations so they can get more power to silence their opposition. So if you're sitting there going, yay, Antifa's finally getting what's coming to them, you are cheering for the government to one day be able to bypass your right to a free trial. They can literally murder you if you're classified as a particular group, like what Donald Trump just did with a couple of boats. No trial, no evidence or proof, just murder, because they were categorized in a particular way. So before you get overly excited here about using the government to clamp down on Antifa, you might want to think twice about what you're actually advocating for, because the next group in the crosshairs might be yours. I told you this might be a hard pill for some to swallow, but I'm telling you this because it might save your life. Don't fall for this. Be principled in your thoughts and your actions, and never forget who the number one enemy is: the government themselves. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, please take a moment to check out this Give, Send, Go campaign where you can help save and protect Press for Truth moving forward. In case you guys didn't know, I started Press for Truth in 2006, and after 19 years of doing Press for Truth, this has led to many attacks. Whether that be in real life, like what you've just seen today, while being surrounded by mobs like Antifa, BLM, feminists, climate activists, and the LGBTQ community, or whether it be from institutions who shadow ban me, block me, or cancel me simply because I go against the status quo and because I'm interested in pressing for truth. And in case you didn't know, guys, I am a one-man show. I do all the research, I do the filming, the editing, and the posting. I run everything on the back end, like my website and the 8 various platforms that I upload my videos to, and I handle all administrative tasks as well. I only ever relied on you, the viewers, to continue doing this work, and I wouldn't want it any other way. With your help, I can better protect myself with bodyguards while covering events, and also by building a team who can help me reach more people than ever before. So if you would like to help grow Press for Truth into something that can truly be a thorn in the side of the powers that ought not be, please consider making a contribution, because I simply can't do this work without you. Together, we can continue to smash that pyramid of control one brick at a time, and we can continue to awaken new hearts and minds who will help us build a better world for us all. So God bless everyone who does contribute, and thank you so much for your support. I'm almost halfway to my goal, and I'm hoping you'll help me, because I don't expect any help from the government when it comes to my safety. I want to be beholden to you, the viewers, and no one else. So if that's something you guys appreciate, please consider making a contribution today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you click that thumbs up button and share this video. And stay tuned, guys. I'm going to have more video reports coming soon, God willing. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.